As I said, as we go in these different types, I think they get easier, but this is also the easiest one to make a mistake in. Okay, this is a proportion question. And it's easy to make a mistake, but let's think about the mistake. Here's the most common mistake. 20% of 2 liters is 400 milliliters or 0.4 liters. The most common mistake is, hey, I want 20% juice. 20% is 400 mils. I'll just add 400 mils. Why is this a problem? Well, how much of your total liquid is lemon juice? We had 0.4 lemon juice, but now what's the total? Is now 2.4 instead of 2. And if you do that and divide it, you have less than 20%. Does it make sense that when you add 20% to something, that the new total is not going to be 20% of it because now you have more liquid than you started with? It would be 20% if you say, okay, I'm going to add 0.4 and take out 0.4 of the water and dump it out. That would make it perfectly 20%. So for our proportion question, in order to avoid this mistake, okay, I like to this step is optional. Write out the proportion in words. 20% has to equal lemon juice over the total liquid. Next, we're going to choose a variable and solve. We have to put this words into math. How do you write 20%? You can either write it as a decimal or you can write it as a fraction. I like writing it as a fraction. 20 out of 100. Okay? If you get that on your next math test, your percentage would be 20%. Your math teacher wouldn't be that happy. But 20 out of 100 would be 20%. How much lemon juice? Well, that's what we don't know, so I'm going to make that my x. But my total liquid is not 2 liters. My total liquid is always going to be 2, but when I add the lemon juice, I add more liquid to it. It's going to be 2 plus x. And now we have an equation which we can solve. First of all, I'd probably reduce that fraction to 1/5. You know, leave some space. What's my common denominator? Well, this is grouped together. I'm missing a 2 plus x on this one. And this one, I'm missing the 5. Now that my denominator is the same, I can multiply both sides by that, and those would simplify away. And what do I have left? I have 2 plus x equals 5x. Combine your like terms. Divide by 4. 2/4 is 1/2. And you would need to add 0.5 liters of lemon juice. And you can double check. If You added 0.5 liters. That would be how much lemon juice? What would your total be? Would be 2.5. Type that into your calculator. Do you get 0.2, 20%? Yes. If you just added the 0.4, you would have less than 20%. You'd have 16.666%. Okay, only one question to circle. Circle question 7.